Hi, it's Jonathan, and welcome to this week's Charity Digital Top 3. This is my 16th vlog in a row now, and I've got some holiday coming up next week, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to be away over the summer as well. So I decided to take a little bit of a break from this. I'm going to recharge the batteries, and then I'll be back with a new vlog in the autumn. It also therefore provides a really good time to look back over those last 16 weeks and see what's happened. So I started this really very soon after lockdown started, really just as a way of being able to communicate more directly with people. It was also a little bit of an experiment to say, could me, my Zoom account and my iPad and a single take produce a vlog? And therefore, if I could do it, could other people do it as well? But let's look a bit more in the round as well at what's actually happened over that time period. Because we actually saw many charities had to respond really quickly to enable their people to work from home. They had to step up and start to provide their services more digitally. And they had to pivot to actually a lot more digital fundraising as well. And I've been really impressed by what's been achieved over that time period. It's not been easy, I know, and many organizations have still got challenges as well. But by and large, I think the response of charities has been fantastic. This has been underlined by the findings in the new Charity Digital Skills Report this week. There's also some fascinating insights coming out in the new Blackboard Status of UK Fundraising report, which is due to be published next week. We're going to be featuring the report, and we've also got a podcast with speakers from Just Giving and the Institute of Fundraising coming up as well, where we explore in a bit more detail what's happening, and also looking at some of the hints and tips for how charities can be a lot more successful in fundraising in the new environment going forward. So do please check that out. We also saw the killing of George Floyd and the whole Black Lives Matter movement come to the fore. Now, I've talked about this in some depth before, so I don't want to repeat that. But obviously, the charity sector does have a lot to do to be more inclusive and more diverse. So this is a subject we will revisit in the autumn. We need to do more as a sector, and we're only going to do that if we keep working at it. One new subject that I haven't touched on before that's just come up that I do think I need to cover before I go is the whole subject of online hate speech. It's a difficult subject, as platforms like Facebook, that they're really great for reaching lots of different people, for reaching a beneficiary. They're also really great for fundraising, but it's a sad fact that there's just too much hate speech on them as well. And that hate speech, it's sows division in society, it can incite violence, and it's just plain disturbing and upsetting if you're actually the subject of that hate speech to be receiving it as well. So it's just not acceptable. So what we've seen is we've seen a lot of large brands actually pause their spend on Facebook in July. And we've seen a number of charities actually come together to do the same as well. There's now a working group that's looking at this whole subject of how we as a sector should engage with Facebook. It's going to take a little while to reach some conclusions. And it's probably really timely actually for when I come back in the autumn to actually share some of that with you as well, because it's a really important subject area. And talking of the autumn, we've got a lot more planned. So this year we had our Be More Digital conference. We built on that with our leadership day. And last year we had Digital Fundraising Day. So we're looking to take all of that and build on it even more with Be More Digital Fundraising Day, which is going to be October the 15th. Totally free of charge for all charities again. Going to be some wonderful content building on all the good things we've done before. So do please look out for that. Now, I've had a series of work from home tips on these vlogs. They've become increasingly technical, which was never planned, but I think it just reflects how utterly dependent we are on our tech for working from home now, and how when it doesn't work, it's a real pain. So I addressed some of the issues I'd had with a new router, which seemed to work really great, except last week, I had some strange behavior. The network was a bit slower and the Wi-Fi kept not connecting. I tried the old trick of turning it off and on again, and actually it worked, but I found myself saying, well, why did it work? Well, I looked at the log on my router and it turned out that I was being bombarded with a denial of service attack. These are the types of attacks that hackers run often to take down websites of corporates they don't like. So it's no surprise that this was going to cause my router some grief as well. Now, I don't think it was an attack that was particularly targeted on me. It was probably just a random attack. So turning it off broke it, and it was fine after that. So my tip is, if your router's being odd, your network's being odd, just try the on and off trick. It worked for me this week. Before I go, I'm going to share my flower of the week. It'll be the last flower for the summer, and it's the hollyhock, obviously really beautiful at this time of year. So that's all from me. I hope you have a wonderful summer, and I look forward to seeing you again in the autumn. Goodbye.